everyone, it's Natasha of natashaskitchen.com. Today I'm going to share with you how to make delicious French raspberry macarons, or macarons. I totally butchered that. You see how the eyebrow went up? Macarons. It's weird. Okay, we're going to get started. This is one of the few recipes where you really have to weigh out your ingredients. I know, grr, but it's important. So we're gonna get 120 grams of powdered sugar, then measure out 70 grams of almond flour. Put both of those into the bowl of a food processor, pulse it a couple times to combine, and then blend it for about 1.5 minutes until it's like a fine flour. We're gonna sift those through a sieve, and this is super important, peoples. Do not skip this step. It's probably my least favorite part of the recipe, but if you don't do it, you can end up with a hollow cookie. You'll have about half a tablespoon to a tablespoon of almond pieces left over. Just toss them in your cereal the next morning. Add 2 room temperature egg whites to a large mixing bowl, and you're gonna beat those on medium speed just until they're frothy. Now gradually add your 1/4 cup of sugar, then crank up the mixer to high speed and continue beating for about 2.5 minutes or until you have stiff, glossy peaks. Add all of your dry ingredients at once, and we're going to use a 2-motion stroke. So go around and through the batter, around, cut through the batter. So that's 3, 4, 5. Do a total of 35 to 40 complete strokes. The batter should flow like lava, and when you lift up the spatula, you'll see a thick ribbon form. Transfer all of your batter into a pastry bag fitted with a round tip. I'm using a really large baking sheet lined with parchment paper. You can use 2 smaller baking sheets and just start piping them on. You want to keep them about 1 inch apart and pipe from the center and pull up and around. Keep them about 3/4 inches wide because they do expand. Tap your baking sheet several times to release any air bubbles from the batter. You can get rid of any obvious air bubbles with a toothpick. Now we're going to start making our raspberry powder. This part's so easy. It's just a 1/4 cup of freeze-dried raspberries put into a Ziploc bag. Crush it with a rolling pin, and just until you get a fine powder. Now you can use a small sieve or a tea ball to scoop it out, and you're going to sift that generously over the top of each macaroon cookie. Once that's on, you're going to let these sit at room temperature for at least 30 minutes. And now's a great time to preheat your oven. You're going to bake these at 300 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. Let's get started on that raspberry buttercream. We're going to combine the raspberries, sugar, and a little bit of lemon juice in a small saucepan. Mash them up a little bit and bring them to a simmer. Now you're gonna strain your syrup and push on the back with the spoon just to get as much of that delicious juice out as you can. Once your cookies are done baking, slide them off that baking sheet right onto the kitchen counter. You see those cute little feet? That means we did it right! Once these cool down to room temperature, they should be pretty easy to take off of the parchment paper, so flip half of them over. Next, we're gonna finish up our frosting. Put 6 tablespoons of softened butter into a large mixing bowl and beat that together for about a minute until it's creamy. now you're gonna add that room temperature raspberry syrup and start by beating it in on low speed just because it can cause a little bit of a splatter, so hopefully you're wearing your ugly shirt. And once it's incorporated, you're gonna beat it for about 2.5 minutes until it's nice and fluffy. I'm gonna take a pastry bag fitted with a large round tip and just transfer all of that frosting inside. Be generous with your frosting. You're gonna pipe a big old dollop of cream on half of your cookies. Then you're gonna put on their hats, and that's it. Okay, the moment I've been waiting for, the taste test. I think what I love most about these is how easily they fit right inside my mouth, so let's try these. Wow, these are amazing. Just the right balance of sweet and tart. You've got raspberry on top of raspberry, it's in the cream. It's on both sides of the shell. My goodness, this is good. I hope you guys love this recipe. I'm sure you will. I've got links below for the print-friendly version. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thanks for watching. Oh wait, David. David, come here, I made your favorite cookies. Try one, try one, try one. Oh goodness. They were that good, that good. You saw that.